Hello Leo, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your September 2020 mini tarot reading. Thank you so much for dropping by, and please my apologies for no August videos. I could not get them to upload due to a technical difficulty. I do have somebody working on that. And hopefully you're watching this, so I did get September ones up, but I went back to the old way of doing them. We had got some new equipment and a new way of doing things, but for whatever reason couldn't get them to upload. So thanks for your patience, and with everything going better, I hope that I get to see you next month. So let's see what's coming up for you, Leo, this month. Let's take a peek here and see what is going on with Leo. Happy belated birthday to you. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Oh, it looks like in the love area, those of you that are single, maybe you met somebody before all this crazy virus stuff started going on, and that has had a chance to grow. It looks like meeting people could be a difficult thing for some right now, but those of you that have met somebody in the love area, you know, this talking over phones, computers, emails and such might be a good thing. It says messages have been important this month. And those are real messages, like typed ones or written ones or in your mailbox kind of thing. So if you're wondering, take a look back at some of those and see how things have gone for you. Definite changes on the way, and it says official changes. It looks like there's going to be serious commitment made, I guess is a way to put it. Maybe there's a mortgage signed, or I just feel like contracts could be signed, or even giving your word on something. So this is a month where you're going to, if you make a promise, make sure you keep it. It says also too, let's try not to focus on what's gone and work with what's left. We can't change what's gone or things how they've happened, but we can look back at them and hopefully not repeat the same mistake. And of course, we have not personally a lot of control about the virus or things that are going on due to that, such as out of work or, not feeling good, that kind of thing. But if we focus on the good of all, I think it'll do that energy of everyone, staying positive will make a big difference. Leo, your wants, wishes. Okay, this has been such a prominent thing today. Our wants and wishes, yours wants and wishes are really, they're important. And it says when you focus on them, do it. You can have 25 of them, but just focus on one at a time. And the Wheel of Fortune means that they'll be brought to you, or whatever you work on and focus on your energy, that's what's going to come to you, good, bad, or ugly. So try to keep it good. And if you're wanting to do something creative, start doing it. Maybe you're wanting to do some, cooking that you haven't had time to do, or canning, or whatever it might be, sewing, painting, writing. I don't know what it is, but now is a good time to really work on some of those things. And it says if you're reconnected with someone from the past, with a strong relationship from before, it could be yet again, or it might be you haven't made the connection and are going to. And remember this, just let somebody from the past prove themselves. I don't know if it was love or just a friend or whatever, but let them prove themselves. I mean, I'm not saying be nasty to them, but if they said, they've changed their ways and they haven't, let it show. If they did change their ways, let that show too, so you don't set yourself up for any kind of pain or repeat of the past. It says something you've been waiting for, you're going to be making choices about. It's choices for the future. That could be work and it could be love. It says being fearful of abundance, that money that you put away or that little nest egg type of thing for a rainy day, you're going to be glad you had it. If you haven't, it might be a good time. I don't care if it's just a quarter or 25 cents you put away every week. That all adds up. New opportunities are going to present themselves. Beginning of a journey, beginning of a job, beginning of a relationship. This could be a month of new beginnings. And welcome them. Well, I'm sure we'll all welcome them. But it also could be a month where counsel is needed. Now, counsel could be a lawyer, it could be a doctor, it could even be two friends talking. So it says, to me, I feel like talk out loud is going to be a good thing. It's going to bring clarity on some things and sometimes make things happen quicker. Here too it says take another moment. If you are meditating or just staring out the window and daydreaming or reading a book, whatever it might be, make sure you take that extra minute. Try not to be in a hurry. You are going to make some choices this month that are going to affect a lot of things that you do. It might be about work. It might be about your health. It might be about whatever it is. It just says you're going to have to make some choices and do it. You can do it fearlessly. Don't do it haphazardly, but choose by saying something like, how is this serving me? If it's serving you, then the choice is right. Or if it's right for you, try to do it without fear, because it says that you won't choose wrong unless you don't make a choice. That would be the only wrong choice. And there is going to be, Gady, in the midst of change this month. There's going to be, excuse me, commotion going on around outside of you, like outside of your house, outside of your family. And again, you don't have to be pushed into making decisions that you're not comfortable with. Like if it's like big family reunion and you don't think you should go, or sending your kids to school, or whatever it might be, really think about it and get some advice, get some counseling on it. But it says, don't give your power away. Really trust your intuition, because it's really quite on the money, or right on the mark this month for you. And it says, holding on to love or money so tight it can disappear. Anything of energy. I'm not saying throw your money out the window, or throw your energy out the window, but I'm just saying think. Just think before you do something. And again, holding on to anything really tight makes energy disappear. Disappointment from travel that was planned. I think you might be able to do it later on. Around the holiday time, there might be some travel for you. But again, make the best you can. You get lemons, we gotta all make lemonade. You're nobody's fool. Nobody can take from you something you don't want to give. Okay, don't settle. In love, don't settle for a relationship. In, buying a house, get what you want best. You get, better yet, get what you can afford. So you're not married to a house that's empty of furniture because you went over your budget. There's going to be reasons to celebrate this month. Things are going to get started this month that also will bring celebration over the next 3 months. Not sure what that is, but I feel really confident about that for a lot of you. And it says, disappointments from the past, don't let them cloud the sun coming up tomorrow. I know it's hard when things are difficult. But again, so many times when difficulties happen, when we look back next year, next month, next week, we see why things happen that way, and actually are kind of grateful about some things. In the money area, it looks like there will be an improvement, a better money flow for a lot of you. And thank goodness, because that's the worst fear I'm picking up this month for a lot of you, is I don't have enough money. But it looks like something's going to shift there for you, for a lot of you. And it says the Ace of Cups, when your mind is filled with spirit, it fills your body to overflowing. What you think about, you become. And when you have 10 bills due and you can't pay them, I know that's what you focus on, but try to picture them paid in your mind's eye, or that, somehow they're taken care of. Easier said than done, I know, but you can be an apprentice doing that and work at it and see how it works. But I feel by the end of this month, you're actually going to feel like you have some kind of victory. I'm excited for you. A lot of people asking you to do things in the family, and it might be a good time to learn the N-word. No. Focus on you, your wants and wishes. I'm not saying you have to be mean about it, but put yourself first. And when you fill yourself up, I sound like a broken record. I've heard this many times today for quite a few signs, is make yourself first. Fill yourself up with all of your needs, and you'll have much more to give others. And with that said, thank you so much, Leo, for dropping by. I appreciate each and every one of you. Fingers crossed, everything goes well. I'll see you again next month. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss.